as you have. So today is the big day. I feel like I've been talking about this for months, about the opportunity that we have to collaborate in a new way. Being passionate about building community and helping make those connections. I have to say I've been really frustrated for probably half a decade, maybe even more, with the disjointedness of Zoom and Facebook and LinkedIn and all of the, anybody else relate to all the, trying to keep your community together in so many different places. And so I have been actively looking at what is the best place to not only foster community, but really allow us to have that place to be showcased, that place to network, that place to be vulnerable and share things that maybe we might not want to share in the general public in our business. And so today is the big day. We have the businessacceleration.club.com. This is going to be our community. Thanks for the celebration thing. In today's agenda, I'm going to go through and give you a highlight overview, how to best use our platform, and then towards the end also follow up on any questions you may have. So I know we have a few new people here, so I do want to make sure that everybody gets to introduce yourself quickly. But as you'll find out when you get into our community, you're going to be able to see who are our mentors, you're going to be able to see who else is in the community and really start collaborating. My big vision and what we stand for is we are reinventing community and collaboration in entrepreneurship. And my big vision is that each and every one of you feel like you have now this army of angels or your board of advisors or your team right here today, and knowing that as you're in this community that you can ask questions, share input, share ideas, and you don't have to wait a month to get to get some feedback and input. I know that in business, we're often in many different stages. Sometimes we're in a stage where we're not able to give, right? We're here to receive. We may be stuck on something, or maybe we have some financial stuff we need some income for, and it's okay wherever you're at. If you're here to receive, that's perfect, right? You're in the right place. Some of you, once you're started to receive, you're actually in a place where you're able to give and receive. And so we love and we appreciate those places where you're able to give. And some of you, such as many of our mentors, yes, you're here, giving and receiving, but you're also at a place where you're an authority in what you're doing. You've successfully built your business and you're ready to give back and help others. And so this environment, we want to foster and honor you wherever you're at, right? Wherever you're at. And sometimes we go back and forth. We may have a great year, and then one year we may have something come up where we need to pivot and shift and get some support. So we are stepping into a new technology. We've done the best we could to really try to make it simple for you to come in. And so one of the first things that happen is those of you that are in our system and paid, I'm sorry, I sent you a link that I thought it was okay, but it was asking you for payment. I missed the mark. So this new link that came in, those of you that are already young, if you can drop that into the Zoom chat again, that are already in our system, you use that link to get in. And what it's going to do is it's going to ask you some key questions. So I just want you to know that these questions you can totally edit at any time. You can go back even here under our intro board. If you want to have more, you can just come up here, hit edit. Well, I can't hit edit on hers, and then make any changes, additions, anything new. So this becomes really a place to connect and get to know you more. The one thing I wanted to share that I just discovered today, which I think is really cool, thanks to Dr. Bob, is that you also will be able to see our members directory. Now, in our members directory, The way to find out more about somebody is you actually click on here, and this is where you have their mini bio of what they're doing. And you also filled this out when you came in. And to access your mini bio, you're going to go under profile, account settings, and that's, you can edit that at any time. But what I discovered that I think is really cool about the intros is, let's say we go to Amanda's intro, you have a way of getting this permalink. And so you can take this permalink and imagine putting that in your mini bio your mini bio that is right here. So that way individuals can click on it and actually go to that initial intro where there's a little more information. So when you fill this out, remember to put your LinkedIn, all of this. For whatever reason, I think they're much like me, not fans of Facebook. They do not have Facebook as an option on here. You can put your booking calendar and other things that are here too. When you get started, well, I'm kind of sidelining here. I want to remind you that the mentors are, even though they have their booking calendar, we have to honor their time. Those of you that are Trailblazer Elites, you can work that into some of your monthly session and things like that. But please honor their time and know that, get their permission before you just get on their calendar. Just because they're mentors doesn't mean that they do it for free all the time. We do it strategically where they come to events and help and such like that. So when you first come in, I want to share where to get started. Now, we are working on this, but this is the best way to really dive in and learn about what we're doing. It'll talk about our core values, some of the, how to comment, and anybody that's new, you guys know, join an event, make a friend. So this getting started makes it really simple. We have about 6 more modules that are coming in here shortly, probably within the next week. So be certain to go back to that. Now, some of you that just signed up with that free link, you may come in here and go, well, wait, I don't see collaboration magic, or I don't see media magic. As a Trailblazer and collaborator, those are a part of your monthly membership or your annual membership. So I just have to go in and fine tune some things. Give us a day or two, and we will make sure that you see these items in here. And these are, again, all of the tools and resources to build your press kit and our whole media magic system that we sell for hundreds of dollars. So the courses will continue to grow, and as I know Juliet's got some great stuff. Everybody's got different pieces that we'll continue to build in here. But for starters, this is the first one. And then this is our second one, which is Collaboration Magic. And Collaboration Magic is really how we work together in agreements and how we create successful partnerships. And so don't feel rushed, but these are the 2 that we suggest you start with. Any questions about the courses? Okay. I'm going to go back to the threads. So the threads are really simple. Some of this we've been doing in Signal, some is on Facebook. When you fill out your form, everybody's going to come in here automatically for introductions. So this is a great way to get to know them. You can say hi, share any connections that you might have. This is our ask and assist, and we really laid it out so that we tried to pin what is it that we're looking for. So if there's something you need project help, expertise, anything you want us to support you on, this is where you come in and you'll just type right up here what it is you want to type. You can add documents, you can do polls, you can put in videos and things like that. If you have a video, all you have to do is put the YouTube link or the Vimeo link, and it automatically puts it in once you hit post. Yes, you can go back and edit the profile after. So if you go under, mine's going to look a little different. So if you go under this far corner here, and then it will say yours will just have account settings under my account. And then that will have, and this is where the short bio is in that. So you want to make sure that that's set up. And then here will be your groups. And so like Eli and Juliet, once you guys get in here, Eli, I've already added you. You guys will have mentors. All of you will be added to the Media Magic because you're a part of that being in here. But you will be in your specific group that you'll be able to see what that is as you get in there. Any other questions about profile? And then Gloria, you got the part about the intro. So once you get in here, you can just find your place on the intro and edit it here too. Okay.
Shannon,
Yes.
just repeat how we get access to all of this. Is there a link?
Yes, Yang just posted a link in the chat. And yeah, it says businessaccelerationclub.com, and then there's an invitation D35. You see that there?
I have it.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
thank you.
Yeah, and so with working with Dr. Bob this morning, he thought he was done when he filled out the form. He wasn't done, and he had to go back in. So you got to make sure you walk all the way through, and it'll actually pull up kind of a code of conduct. There'll be a little video. You've got to make sure that you finish it all the way until the end, and then it'll send you an email. I believe that was a process, but just make sure that you complete it. And even if you only do, like Amanda did some sentences here, you can go back and edit that. Any other questions about your profile and making you shine and get in here?
The profiles seem to be the number of text limited. Like you couldn't just write forever. You could only write so many characters.
Yes. So that's why, Amanda, I think I've hacked the code. I don't know for sure, but I believe if you go to the intro and you take that permalink and you add it there towards the end, and you may need to short link it or something. If it could be about me, maybe there you just do it about me and hyperlink it. Then let me just see if you can do that. Then that may be a way to bypass that and send people there. Yep. And you know what? You can't. So we will just have to, it'll just be on the intro where you can get to know them a little bit deeper. Darn it. Thought we could hack that code. The cool thing is that we are connected with the founder, and we actually are a part of a community of communities. So as we get things, we can make suggestions and work on that.
So I have a question, Shannon.
Yes.
As I was on my phone and then I switched over to the computer, and it looks like it says create an account, but then it had, and I sent you the picture in Signal. In the back it said setting up your community. So I got confused, and then I must be doing it wrong. And so I wasn't sure.
No, you're good, because I see the band logo at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that I'm on the computer, I'm back here and it says create an account. So
Yeah, if you didn't finish it, then you've got to go all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to make sure that you get it all the way to the end.
Okay. Thank you.
And then I just want to remind you that when right now we're doing a rebranding of the Business Acceleration Network. And so as a trailblazer and a mentor, you will be listed on our website on the public facing. So you will actually be positioned publicly as a part of our community. We're not there yet, but I just want to make sure that you know that we have the internal community where we're getting stuff done. And then also we are committed to helping showcase you in the world as being a part of our community.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions here before I go to the next one? Okay. So ask and assist. Please let us know if you need help. Feel free to tag us. It's the same thing as social media @symbol, and then you can drop down whoever you want. You can also tag specific groups. So please, this is the place to get help. As I mentioned, we don't want you to wait a month to get things done. If there's something you need input on, please come here to do that. Also, this is if you want specific feedback on something. I know Dr. Bob and Gloria and we've all had various websites and things that we want to look at. This is a great place to get feedback here. And then we all love celebrations. So I'm hoping that this is our busiest thread, because I believe, and I know that many of you here believe the same thing. It's like when we celebrate even those smallest successes, it becomes a magnet for bigger successes. So, and you know, somebody may be having a bad day, and to come in, or not a bad day, a day that's a little more challenging, come in and to be able to see these celebrations can actually inspire others. So again, just go up to the thread and share whatever it is. This is your home. This is your community. Any questions about kind of our community business building tools that we have here? Okay, I'm gonna cruise over here real quick to resources, because and then I'll get back to some of the other items.
I might ask a question if you don't
Yes.
mind.
Yes, that's what we're here for. I want to.
Where is, you know, I usually go into the recordings because midday, I finish working at 7 or 8 p.m. So where do I find the video recordings of the monthly? Is it in this site as well?
So we will, so what's going to happen is after this recording is done, you're going to go to past events, and there will be a link that says replay. So all of the replays will be there moving forward. And what we're doing now, Ceci, is we haven't populated all of them because we wanted to, we realized that we've got to index some of them, but you'll be able to find some of our past replays here that you'll be able to access, but we want to make them a little more searchable, usable, and things like that. And so that was taking a little more time. And so the collaborator ones, these will be our monthly masterminds. The collaborators are the, so that we'll put everything that's for everybody under the collaborators. You'll be able to see that. Here's where we have our mentors. And so you can write comments, feedback, connect, but this list, there's a number more. I know Tracy and Tom Hazard with Procise have agreed to play, and we've got others here to support us. When you get in here,
save me the orange heart.
Save you the orange heart. I love you. Here are some of the resources and tools, and as we grow this, this is going to be changing and evolving. I've actually seen a full community with over almost 6,000 people in it, and it's so beautiful when you start getting people with a shared vision and how you can start moving things together. So for example, I see an author's corner. I see a podcasting corner, right? I see pieces that are here that we can connect and collaborate about. But in the beginning, it's been advised that it's really important to make it simple and easy for people to get what you need out of it. So that's one of the things that we're committed to, is making it really simple and easy. And so when you get in here, and this is what the first video that it'll show you as you get in here, is how to set up the notifications. And that's going to be under here, under account, under notifications. You can change this however you want to change it. You have full control on what you want to do. Just remember on anything that you do to hit the save. It won't save it otherwise. Also, they said that 60% of their users are on the phone. And so you can download this on the phone and use it on your phone. I do know that when you're on the phone, it does not have the members or the matchup that's there. And I'll talk about the matchup in a little bit. So, the desktop does have a few more things that are there. You'll be able to direct message. We went over how to create some threads. To check your notifications, like I have a notification up here. You can hit the bell. Thank you, Amanda. How to explore within the threads and things like that. Any questions about that piece? Code of conduct, this is just one of the things they suggest. I removed a few things because I thought it was quite funny. I know that many of us, I have to say, we're a very loving and kind community. But we do have this here. If you rub up against an edge or something that offended you, we always invite you to talk to the person directly and work through whatever you worked through. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's a personal growth opportunity, but also this has, details on how to connect with that. Billing information, and then here are some links to the resources. So we've been working out of a Google Doc. This will give you direct access to some of the things we talked about on the Google Doc, our active members directory and Monday. This is that coupon for outsourcing. Don't remember what this one. Oh, how to invite people to the club itself, our retreat, media bookings and things like that. So we'll continue to grow that list. So this resource, you're going to see this grow and expand. And again, you can just close these out and make it really simple to be able to navigate. Any questions about the resources or how to use Heartbeat from this standpoint?
Is there where those resources are only posted by you, or is a community as well? We can add links of resources if we find.
The resources. So let me show you where we're hoping that you can add links and resources, is where we have the Get Inspired space. So if there's something that you want to add to the general, reach out to us, because that is moderated by Business Acceleration Network. But we were talking this morning as a team, and it's like each one of you have incredible gifts. I know Juliet, her magazine, if you guys haven't, I know you hear me talk a lot about her magazine. Well, to me, that's business inspiration. There's stuff in there about marketing. There's stuff in there about launching. There's stuff in there about video. I mean, it's beyond just books and publishing. But this is a place where you can come in, Ceci, and post something that could be an inspiration in business or a resource. Now, if it's something that you think is more general that everybody would use, please just let us know, and we're open to adding that to the resource page. We also know that we're many of us are committed and working in the health industry or health and wellness, and so this is where we can post inspiration about health. We don't have anything about family yet, but one of our core values, let me just go back here. Core values is that family and business should be integrated. So we have a space for family and business and being able to share those resources, and then also just general inspiration. If you don't find it fits in one of those three, where do you put it? And so this is a place that you can be sharing and giving if you need be. I do invite you to, because sometimes for some of us, it's easier to share and inspire others and give. I do invite all of you to really, step into these spaces here of asking and receiving and getting feedback. That's how we're going to grow and accelerate our business. Anything else about what I've shared so far? Okay. So I am in love with a couple of really cool features in here. One is our matchup. And so we are setting up, as we get more people in here, hopefully within the next few weeks, a matchup. And so what this allows you to do is go in and say, you know what, I want to meet somebody in the community monthly. I want to meet somebody in the community weekly, bi-weekly. You have total control of how you want to meet somebody, and it will facilitate that. It will send an email with info about them, info about you, and then in this back office, it'll have their name, so you can direct connect, you can connect via email, and just mark whether you're done or not with the matchup. You don't have to participate in this, but I think it's just a great chance, because sometimes it's easier to let synchro destiny matches up as opposed to the other. But this is completely optional, but this is one of the cool features that I think is really powerful. And then our events. So with our events, I wanted to share with you, I shared how you can watch the replays. So right now it's live. You'll be able to come in here at any point and join from here, or you can join from, they do email reminders. They also put it on your calendar. So once you RSVP, this puts it on your calendar for you. So I know, like I had somebody today and they go, it's on my calendar twice, right? Sometimes it's because you may have put it there, but just know that Heartbeat will actually handle that for you. So I wanted to share what we're doing to grow the community. And I want to invite each of you to come and play. And I think this may need to be a little bit more time. But we are going to be doing public events where, first off, you're going to be able to get showcased, because as a member, I'm going to say, oh, you got to meet Linda, or, hi, Linda. And when we know people within our community, we're easily able to showcase them and connect with them. But this is where we get in strategic breakout rooms and have conversations to help you grow your business and network. This is a lot of fun. Some of you have done this at our Media Magic event. Other events that we've done, but this is going to be how we're going to grow our community. So this is public. You're able to come in here and share this with anybody you wish. Just say, come into the community, come play with me. Hold on, let me close this. However you want to do that. Put that in the chat, and definitely come and join us and play. This will be a great opportunity to network. Eli, Juliet, anybody that's done some of our networking events want to chime in on that experience at all?
It's always a good time.
Oh, it's a good
It's
time.
always a good time. You just come in, everybody's sharing amazing, cool stuff. You get to meet some cool people, and yeah, you walk out a better person. I mean, I've sent people to these events and said that they've been part of many, many other things, and they were so happy because it was one of the best ones they ever did. They were thanking me for inviting them to Shannon's events. So it's always a good time.
Awesome. Thank you, Eli. And for you to be best prepared is just show up with an open heart. If you can have your elevator pitch, we always tell people that we're here to work on your pitch. So we kind of say, hey, we get to be perfectly imperfect. So know that it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's also that place to get that direct feedback. Did this work? Is it not working? What's there? So watch for these events. These events are going to be our public events and a big way of how we're going to be growing our community. Any other questions about that?
I have a question.
Yes.
Shannon, about
Go ahead.
matching. When you match, so say I need someone to do marketing. Do I just say I need somebody that would help me with marketing, and the technology would match me up?
No, matching is a little different. It's strategically to connect you with people kind of randomly within the community. So it's more of like get to know other members. What I would do if you're looking for help with marketing, sorry, I didn't mean
I'm
to hit
really
that
not
button.
right now. No, I just threw that out.
But no, I think that's a great example, because some people may say, hey, I need to meet somebody that's good with finances, right? Or I need to know somebody that who are some attorneys. So I would go to this thread and use the ask and assist. And we love the term, who do you know that, right? Who do you know that? So the ask and assist would be the place to be able to do that. Any other questions? So here is where we have our monthly mastermind. Go ahead and go in and RSVP. Again, it'll all be there connected. The replays will be there, and be able to look and watch and see and unsubscribe, wherever you want to do that. Let me see, what else do I have here? And then I'm going to open it up for questions. Okay, so some other cool features here is this voice room. So if I'm on here, so like right now, I can see that Young is on here. So this is kind of cool. You can see whoever is on here by a green ball. And if I wanted to connect with Young, I can go in here and either if there's a conversation going on, like we might be talking to somebody about books or something. This is a kind of like they do on Twitter and some of the other places where you can do voice. You can also do video and connect right here within the space instantly. So if you see somebody online and you want to connect, you can just start a voice room, invite them in to join you and start having that conversation. Oh, here's Young. Watch. See, he's doing it right now. And and I can hit start call, or he can actually invite me to go and something will come up. Dr. Bob and I were playing with this for a while. It was a very great share. You can share screen. Something comes up. You have to give permission to share screen. And there's no recording, but it's, a private place to be able to meet outside of here. And so, oh, here goes Young. Young, I think if I go there, though, it might pull me up. So now I'm going to go ahead and open it up for any questions, anything else that you see, ideas. I want to be able to check in and connect with everybody. I'm going to start with Ceci, if that's okay.
Okay. I'm out of mute. You're asking me to have questions. Oh, I'm being asking all alone. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to check in with everybody because I kind of fire
Yes.
hosed you, but I just, are you
When
any
you-
questions?
When you bring all these things, Shannon, all I want to do is, oh, me too, and let me go. So I'm jumping in another screen. I'm trying to do my profile and listening. But I know because, I'm a builder all as you, and I wanted just to praise you, Young, your team. Wow. To come up with that program and all the modules and all the places to go. I am pretty sure you put lots of hours. So I just want to thank you. This is amazing. And I want to tell you the commitment I have. I want to play there more. And I think that if we keep this app open, saving the bar and understand, because the community is a community. You give us the path. We got to make it happen to be active, to have more people, more fields, and all those things. So thank you, Shannon. All good.
Thank you